Hello, welcome to Game to Train. This is Jules. This is the Witcher Swords and Signs workout. It's basically 2 rounds. We're going to be doing 10 moves with 30 seconds explanation, 30 seconds of work. We're going to go through them all. It's going to be super fun and a little bit silly and a little bit fun, just like all of Game to Train's workouts, because that's why they are the way they are. Okay. So the first move we're going to be doing, we're going to need some weights for this, preferably. Use whatever you can, like things like bottles of water, whatever you have at home, it doesn't really matter. So this is light attack. So what we're going to be doing is slightly more than shoulder width apart. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be just static, knees are slightly bent, and we're going to be bringing the arms across the body like this, okay? So just really slow. Keeping the knees bent, really focusing on arm strength and in your abs. And if you've got the right weight, it should be challenging just enough. So we are swiping our swords, hold them together as you would a sword. It's a singular weight as opposed to 2 separate ones. So yeah, you're doing this kind of slashing motion across your body. Here we go. There we go. Okay, fun. Right, next one. Put the weights down for a second, is ARD. So, of course, this is a little telekinetic blast. So what we're going to be doing is effectively jumping forward and pushing back at the same time. Imagine it's coming out of your hand. So it's like a boom sort of a motion, right? We can keep this nice and light and just like this. Or if you really want to work on your legs, you can bring it down to a lower squat, but then you're going to be doing less and focusing more on form. But to start with, just, you know, push it out there. Come on, telekinetic blast. Bush, bush. There we go. But like I said, if you want to go deeper, you can go down like that and have it as a much bigger motion. But just keep it nice and light. Just hopping backwards and forwards, keeping on the balls of our feet. If you are going into the squat, then all the weight will be on the back of your feet, of course. Okay, that's it, 30 seconds. I hope you're all warmed up and ready to go, by the way. You should be, because we do a lot of mobility moves in Game to Train. So it will be obvious if you haven't warmed up, because it'll hurt. All right, next one is heavy attack. So this one is, get your weight, same thing again. We're going to be sweeping across, but I want you to spin. Imagine you're doing a big slash move. So like this, and I want you to bring it down, twist, turn, and then stand back up again. So twist down towards the foot, spin, and stand up again, and then go the other way. Down, spin, turn, and come back up again. So this is where you're going to notice if you haven't warmed up, because your knees are going to be like, oh, I'm twisting in a weird way. And then stand up. So cross all the way down, spin. Like imagine you're doing it super quickly and it would look much cooler, but just one thing at a time. Next one is Quen. This is the 4th move. So of course, this is basically a barrier. I just forgot what Quen was for a minute. It's literally my most used thing. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming down into a squat and holding it. So feet slightly more than shoulder width apart. I like literally use it it's like my most used thing. And come down and hold. So effectively we've got like a barrier that you're holding. Now, if you want to make this hard, remember putting our butts back, not like that, but like that, soft back, yeah, not like this, not like that, like that. If you want to make this harder, right, like you got like a proper barrier, like it's tough to do. Hello, my friends, this is weight. So you can just, suddenly becomes, and it's really hard, it's that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So you can make it a little bit harder if just the squat hold is a bit too easy. Right, actually wait, what am I doing next? No, I need the weights. Next one we got is Igni, which is of course flames. So what we're going to be doing, I want you to imagine you're saying fire while you're doing this. So you're going to come down into a squat with your weight and fire, like you're sending it up into the air. So we're going to go down, fire. It helps if you say fire, I find. So come down, fire. Remember, pushing your butt back, weight in the heels, fire. You could probably go heavier with these weights, but I don't have that many weights around that aren't really heavy. I don't think I'd do it for 30 seconds. Fire. Now, if you want to make it harder, go really low and hold it, and then go fire. Fire. I mean, you could put a jump at the end if you really wanted to. I don't know why you would do that, but you could. Okay, next one is parry. So we're bringing the weights together as you would a sword, keeping the knees nice and soft. Now, we're going to be moving left to right as you would parry a sword. So parry is where you smash the sword out of the way. You know this, what am I saying? So we're just going to bring it across the body like here, and then back. And hold it out. And the further out you hold it, the harder it is. So if it's too easy, the weights are too light, oh yeah, just bring them out here. Awful. I'm not doing that. My weight's the right weight. So just twisting them around the body. So effectively what I'm doing with all these weights is like mimicking the motion of what you would do with a sword, but slower, because we have weights. So just slowly building that up. Oh my God, my arms. Couple more seconds. Parry. Lovely. Okay. Now I think we can put that down. I'm sweating. It's a very hot day. Next one is, I never know how to pronounce this. Erden. The trap one. You know what I'm talking about. So I want your feet slightly wider than normal, a bit wider than a squat would, and effectively I want you to come down and touch the floor if you can, or as close as you can, and then we're going to hop up like that and come back down. So like we're planting the trap, yeah, and then coming back up. So don't get your feet too wide or it will hurt. So mine are just ever so slightly a touch wider than when I do a normal squat, because that's comfy for me. Oh my God, these are really hard. If this is too hard, just stand up, okay? That's enough. That's hard enough. But yeah, the jump is plant that trap. Okay, we'll try that properly. Will we though? Oh my God. Right, nearly through. Next one is sword play. I just want one weight for this one. And what we're gonna do is, hold it like this, lunge, lunge, duck, jump. So lunge, lunge, duck, jump, like this. So it's like a sword fight. So it's a little combo of moves. One weight, whatever feels right. So lunge, lunge, duck, jump. Lunge, lunge, duck, jump. Ready? Lunge, lunge, duck, jump. Lunge, lunge, duck, jump. 10 more seconds. That's hard. Lunge, lunge, duck, jump. Lunge. You can really get into it. Okay. Good, right? Okay. Right. Now, next one is axie. So this is obviously the one where you convince someone of something. But basically I was thinking, well, you don't really do anything, really. Once you do it, you're kind of like, blum. So I want to do a sumo squat. So sumos are like wide. You might know, you might not know. So I want you to come down like you've cast the spell, and I want you to hold it there. Just hold it in that sumo, so it's a really wide squat. It's working a slightly different part of you, okay? It's gonna be hard if it's too tough. So cast that spell, everyone's just doing what you want. You're like, hey, you over there, take that shirt off. Nice. No, put it back on. Go get me a drink. Maybe cycle through all the things that you would demand. Turn on my Xbox so I can play video games all day. I'm gonna order a Deliveroo. Oh, okay. I did get weights to prove that you could actually do it with weights as well to make it a bit harder, but actually that was hard enough. It's fine. Okay, the last move of this round is hop onto the unicorn, which sounds super easy, super friendly and super fun. It's actually one of the harder moves. Basically, it's a side-to-side floor hop. Let's just try and do 4 and then stop, because it's quite hard. So you're gonna come down. If you've never done these before, come down into plank, So shoulders, wrist, elbow in line, okay? You're gonna step to the side. You're just gonna do little hops like this to side, right? Move your mat out the way because it will move. Like this, chin up. Now, if you know how to do them, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lift up like this. We're just gonna do 4 and then stand and then come back down, okay? So the side-to-side floor hops are high, okay? I struggle with these. They are super hard. That's the end of round 1. Get water. They are super hard. I remember days when I used to be able to do 30 seconds of that. Feels like a lifetime ago. Pre-COVID, oh my God. Oh, all right, let's take a moment. We've got about a minute before we've got to do any other work. Great job. It's all right, don't worry, this is just the bell for me to remind me to explain the next move. Oh my God. First one is light attack. 2 weights. I'm going to poke my eye out with these plants. Putting them together, holding them together as you would a sword. We're starting in the top left corner, then going down to the right in a slashing motion, okay? Really go back, down, bring it up, slash. Now, if you have the mobility, you can go faster on these, but you do have to be careful because you are pulling yourself forward with weight, which if you don't have the strength in your back, you will feel for days after. So even if you're moving it quickly, try and keep all the control in your arms and holding the weight in your arms. Like, don't throw into it because you will mess up your back. Okay. Right, sorry. I lost the ability to read and speak, which is great. It's accurate for round 2. Right, next one is ARD. So we are pushing out that telekinetic blast. Oh God. Right, so remember, you either go down and do it hard in the back of the heels, or you're just pushing, 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 pushing. So just shove those knees out in front, keep them light. It's actually easier, like if you do it less, it's harder, it definitely feels harder on the back. So the more you can push your knees out when you do it, the more comfortable. A few more seconds, you can do it. It feels. Come on. Okay. Right. Do a Witcher workout, they said. It'll be fun. They said, right, heavy attack. Back with the weights. Hold them in both hands. Remember, similar to the light attack, but we are spinning around as we're doing it. Oh my God. Up in the corner, controlling the weight. We are slashing down all the way to the ground and then spinning around, okay? Then we're going back to the start. Slashing down, spinning round. So this is about using weights, but it's also about me getting in a little bit of footwork, okay? Bit of footwork, bit of mobility, right? Not just static holds. I want you to be mobile and Geralt-like, okay? Right, that's enough of that. Right, next one is Quen. Okay, so put that down for a minute. And we are going to get into that squat hold. So we're going to cast that barrier and then put it down. Oh, we used weights last time just to make it worse. So, going to come down, and then, like I said, hold it in that barrier. Make it hard with the weights if you want, really awful if you want, or just like this. So, cast it, go down as far as you can. Remember keeping that back. I've got to keep checking my back, make sure it's nice and soft. Knees follow toes. If this is too easy, you can pick up your weights, and even just a little bit of weight. This is 4 kilos. My legs are on fire. That is a terror. I'm not doing that. Nope, not doing it. You can do it. I don't want to do it. A few more seconds. Oh my God. Ow. But it's a good ow, you know. Right, next one, move number 5. So we're halfway through round 2. Why I'm doing all of these, I keep booking shoots when it's the hottest days of the year. Brilliant. Okay, next one is Igni. So it's a squat thrust. Get the weights, get down into that squat. We're gonna get low, and then we're gonna cast it up. Like I said, it definitely makes it more fun if you say fire. Fire! Something just about saying fire. Fire! You could jump at the end if you really felt the need. But I think this is enough. Try and get lower if you can. Remember, knees following toes. Fire! I mean, if Igni didn't have a cool down, this is how quickly I would use it. Everybody gets on fire. Fire is such a great way of, you know, killing people. I often wonder what the YouTube algorithm thinks of these things that I say. Right, next one is parry. So again, 2 weights, 1 hand. We're gonna go across the body like so, nice and slow, holding it in your weight, keeping the knees soft, sweep, sweep around. The further away you bring them from your body, the harder it's gonna be. So if it's really hard, the weights are too hard, keep them close, or parry. Oh my God, why did I say I was gonna do that? Super hard. Okay, we've got almost 10 seconds left. Keep going. Okay. Nearly there. Come on. Ow. Good job. This is a hard workout. Right. Oh, it's Erden. Erden. It's Erden. We're Erdening. Right. This is the trap. So, this is all a trap. So we're squat, jumping down. So let's start in the position. So feet slightly wider. So like not full sumo, but not small squat, like sort of somewhere in between that feels comfortable. Come down, keep that back flat when you go down. Start here and then pop up. And again, if it's too hard, just do this. Plant the trap, plant the trap. But if you can do the jump, come on, let's pretend we got no cool downs. Plant that trap. Oh yeah, I've got a wraith, I've got to kill. Oh, come on, kill that wraith. Make it easy on yourself, plant that trap. Okay. Come, we've got a few more moves after this, and then we're done for the day. Yeah. Oh, okay, super warm. It's about that time, because it's like 90 degrees in here. Whew. I can't have fans because it's really noisy, so this is what I'm gonna do. The microphone is very wet. Okay, next one is sword play. So it's a lunge, it's one weight, lunge, duck, jump. Yeah? Lunge, duck, jump. Lunge, duck, jump. Okay? Ready? Lunge, duck, jump. Lunge, duck, jump. Lunge, duck, jump. I don't know why I went sideways. Lunge, duck, jump. Come on, about 10 more seconds. Come on, think of that fancy footwork. Oof. I mean, he doesn't really, he does use a sword, but it's not like, he's not like a elaborate fence, although he is quite, it's just a more sort of like less fancy version. Anyway, 2 more moves. We got axi. So this is the squat hold. Like I said, I was going to do weights with it, but honestly, by this point, it's fine. So it's a wide sumo, knees follow toes, come down. So you are casting the spell. Now I want you to say out loud all the things you want people to do. I want someone to come and redo my floor and my flat. Well, just sweep it would be great, because honestly, I think I do it and it doesn't ever get clean. Definitely want to get pizza later. I really want the air conditioning in this flat to work, but it's just too hot because we're exercising too much. Oh my God, what are the things? It's like the episode of Parks and Rec. Say all the things to calm yourself. I am going to play Starfield later. Okay, one more move, then we're done. Right. You're going to come down into plank. Okay. Someone here. Okay. Come down to plank. It's a side-to-side 4 hops, like shoulders, wrist, elbows in line, chin up. If you can't do it, you're just doing little hops from side to side like this. If you can do it, I want you to lift your whole butt into the air. If you can do more than 4, amazing. I only expect you to do 4 and then stop. 1, 2. So like, you want to get like a little bit of time where you're like in the air, like you're almost, it feels like you're about to do a handstand or something. Like you can feel like your abs. Okay, come on, one more. These are super hard. If you're dying, that's on purpose. One more. Okay, super sweaty. That was Witcher. Swords and Signs. Get yourself some water. Woo. And yeah, go into your day knowing you just did an amazing workout, because that one is a little toughy. I'll see you soon.